Hey everyone, welcome to today's vlog. Thank you for tuning in. Today I'm going to be working on the Honda Fit. On the previous video I was having issues with this Honda Fit. Wouldn't start properly, giving me a limp mode, crank position sensor. So today I'm going to take apart that timing cover to check if the timing is correct, and we're going to diagnose things along the way. Pretty much in the engine bay I got half of I'm close to taking off the valve cover. I want to remove the bumper and the headlight, that way I can have a little bit more leverage on the couple of the bolts in there. And I'm going to take off the wheels and we're going to diagnose it a little bit more. Reason being, I checked, long story short, this wouldn't run properly. It starts, but it's not engaging, giving me a check engine light. It led up to crank position sensor. I've changed the sensors. I changed the spark plugs. Changed the alternator, starter, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I've changed a lot of things. Right now we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna take it apart and hopefully this car will run again. Well, it is running, it's just not running properly. It's not loose compression. It's like it runs, but it's limited power. Yeah, so that's on today's vlog. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe, hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification and see more. If you guys want to see more contents of this, me fixing some of these cars, hit me up on my social media platform and we'll go from there. So I want to get this started, and on the next video I'm going to remove everything out of here, and yeah, let's just get this started. Okay, so I pretty much got the front bumper out, the passenger side headlight. That way I can have a little leverage on removing these belts. I took off the intake, top of the intake. I was debating about moving the intake manifold, but I don't need to. But in the future I will remove it. I took the valve cover off, well, bolts. You can see the rockers and valve springs, and here's a timing chain. In order to remove it, I have removing the timing cover. I have to remove the valve cover off because there's these two bolts are flush or bolted in with the valve cover, so I have to remove this side, remove all these belts that I just put, and that way I can see the timing mark on it. So I have to go down here, if I can get a light. I can't go all the way down. See, I have to remove the crank pulley in order to remove the crank pulley. That way I can remove the timing cover off. So behind there is the timing chain, and yeah, so I want to diagnose it. I want to remove every single thing, but it's kind of hard documenting the removal. So I'll do it piece by piece. Yeah, so I have to slide the jack in, that way I can remove the engine mount. you'll see in the video here. Yeah, so I'm gonna start doing that piece by piece. So stay tuned. Alright, so I got the tensioner out. You guys remember this? My previous video? Oop. So I got it out. So I got all this clearance here. If I can get it right there. So I have to remove a couple of bolts to get that cover out. I gotta get the harmonic balancer. Oop, can't even see it. The pulley, which is right. This is tough for you guys, but I'm doing it for you. This is the harmonic balancer. If you can't see, you can't even see it. Well, once I remove that out, I can easily remove the cover out. And then we'll go from there. Yeah, there's a couple of leaks in there, but once I remove it, I can see the timing, and I'll put in reset, and we'll check it from there. Oh, anyways, so this one I'm having issues with it again. It's squeaking. You can see it's kind of dry. Got the lubricant out of there, but I don't hear any loose. Well, a little bit of play now, but I'm gonna fix that up and go from there. Ugh, I replaced this so many times already in my past. This is always the culprit who always makes a noise. It's really annoying, but there is a little bit of play. But I'm going to diagnose it, and probably I'll put back the original one, which I still have. Anywho, I gotta get that harmonic balancer out really quick. Oh yeah, and just in case you want to know how I got this engine not falling off, I put a jack right there with a block of wood. So in case you guys wondering, yeah, that's how I did it. And now I gotta get this going. Gotta see how many bolts I have to remove in order to remove that. Hopefully I don't have to remove the water pump assembly, but who knows, it might. But I'm gonna get it going. Okay, so I got the timing cover off finally, and I had to borrow a tool from a friend of mine. Thank you, Paul. I used this to remove the harmonic balancer. Is this one? This one. Well, there was a bolt right there in the crank. Oh. Like, I had to replace that. As you can see there, I had to remove the bolt from in there, and it was pretty much hard to get it out of. But anyways, which is done. I'm going to reset the timing on this, so everything looks so good. There's no damage on the tensioner. I want to reset it, see if there's any jump on it. So I'm going to reset it right now. This is how I do it. When you get to this spot, there's a little marking on it. There's a little marking, if I can find it. Oh. Okay. Reset it. If I can find the marking, normally it says it on there. So let's go reset it. I bought another special tool. Here, that I'll use the crank pulley. Bought this special tool. I couldn't find another 1/2 inch drive. See here. Let's see if I can find it. Hold on. You see here, there's a little indent here. That's what I'm talking about. You have to put it pointed to the center. Well, you can't point in the center now. The valve cover is off. Or valve cover. You see, right here, it has to be in the center. So I have to put it back, get that timing, and then we'll go from there. Hey, so sorry for the mess. It's stressing me out here, but I did get the tensioner timing cover, or yeah, the timing cover off, and I looked at it. I did some little bit marking and did zip ties, because what it is the crank pulley. Crank, if I can find a flashlight. It is jumped. I have to remove the crank to see where this mark is. I gotta see what I can find and then reset it. So I'm gonna remove the tensioner, and which I got all the zip ties there. That way, this is pointing up. It says up right there. And this should be level with the valve cover. So I'm going to remove this tensioner, and I'm trying to figure out how to reset this too. But this is a different design that I'm used to. I gotta figure this out. So bear with me, and I'll be right with you. Okay, so I did a lot of thinking here. It does line up. The timing lines up. It says up right here. I just made sure that those two white lines, I don't know if you guys see that. Let's see. The white lines right here supposed to be dead even with the top of the valve, or right where the valve cover is, That's perfect. And I checked the timing here. If you can see, I don't know if you can see it. There's a, on the sprocket, there's a little, you see that white mark? That's where the center point is. And where that oil pump gear is, where the should line up. So it's basically perfectly lined up. It's lined up. So there's nothing wrong with the timing. Now I gotta make sure, now I have to think what else is here, because that's a big job right here, everyone, ladies and gentlemen. So I have to put this back together. I think I'm going to drop the oil pan next and see the reluctor ring, if that's the other problem. That might be the problem itself, because there's little tiny sprockets, teeth, gives a signal to the ECM. I replaced the ECM also, ladies and gentlemen. I have the other one here somewhere. It's somewhere here, or probably it's in the parts bin right there. Anyway, so I think I'm gonna wrap up this video. I gotta put this all back together. It's getting dark already. I've been spending the whole day trying to figure out this situation. So I did this for you. My hoodie's messed up now. Okay, and my battery's low. So I'm gonna end up the vlog today, and I'm gonna figure out this situation. Tune into the next video. I'm gonna take a look at this valve springs and adjust it. It looks okay, but I do want to show you how to do it properly. So anyways, till then, stay fly and forever living young, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.